Welcome to Sack to the Future 1964 Week 17. We are the last game on this channel before the playoffs start. This game right here is between the Dallas Cowboys, who are currently 15-0 on the road, at the 8-7 Los Angeles Rams, maybe 9-6 Los Angeles Rams, I think, 9-6. The Los Angeles Rams have already been eliminated from the playoffs by virtue of the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings winning today's game, winning the games already. So the Rams cannot make the playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys are already in the playoffs by their 15-0 record and are either going to be the number 1 seed or number 2 seed. If they win, they'll be the number 1 seed. They'll be 16-0. If they lose, they may still be the number 1 seed. It just depends on seeding. Although, if we get to common opponents, we don't know what Madden does for how if the NFL, if it gets common opponents, Green Bay Packers beat these Los Angeles Rams, the Dallas Cowboys will have lost to the Los Angeles Rams. So there's that. But if it's point differential, the Cowboys have the best point differential in the National Football League before this game starts and isn't getting any worse. Since this game doesn't mean anything to the Rams and the Cowboys are in the playoffs already with a bye, the Cowboys are resting key starters. You will not see Don Meredith. You will not see their wide receivers Frank Clark or, well, you'll probably see Frank Clark as he is the 4th wide receiver. You probably won't see Tommy McDonald at all. Get this right here. Speed, slow. Jump to end of game. I am simming the game because I control both. You won't see on the Dallas Cowboys Bob Lilly because he is I'm able to replace him. But a lot of Cowboys I can't replace, so there will be some starters. There's number 12 for the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Roach. He is a rookie. He has played 1 game, thrown 1 pass for 24 yards. He will start today. Meredith is on the bench. The Los Angeles Rams are playing a bunch of first and second player guys and rookies as well. Not everybody again because the Rams don't have that many players, so there will be some star players on both sides of the ball. And you can see Deacon Jones with a sack right away. I expect this to be a defensive struggle because both the Cowboys and Rams have fairly good defenses, especially the defensive lines, and both offensive, especially the backs and receivers for both teams are going to be a bunch of rookies. 3 wide receiver set. Ooh, nice little run by Amos Marsh for 11 yards. He's the starting running back now. 4 wide receivers and 1 tight end. 3rd and 8. And they do complete the pass to number 80. But it's Lee Fulkin, so it is 4th down and a punt. And what a punt it is, all the way down to the 5-yard line. So, as you've seen Jerry Roach, the starter for the Cowboys, who's a rookie, you will see second-year man Terry Baker for the Rams. You won't see Terry Baker, but Terry Baker is the quarterback for the Rams. And that is Ben Wilson, the running back. Leroy Jordan with the tackle. Ben Wilson again, but this time he gets crushed. I see Bob Lilly in there, but if when the game goes to prevents and specialized defenses, the game will ignore my depth chart. 3 plays and out, as that pass is incomplete, almost off the back of Jerry Tubbs. And the Rams are going to punt. So we've had 6 plays, 2 punts, 1 by each side. Yeah, interesting. Amos Marsh makes the first 2 guys miss somehow and gets it over the 50. Here comes Mr. Roach. Won't be wearing number 12 very long. Go Rams, says Vinny X Wolf. Yeah, you and your Packers and your Colts and your Bills and your Cardinals can die. Jerry Roach, play action pass, rolls out, completes it to number 35. I want to say that's Pete Gent. Yep, Pete Gent, who is starting this game he's starting in care for Tommy McDonald, who is hopefully going to not see anything. That's a first down at the 30-30. Oh, another running play. This time it's by Jim Steiger. 7 yards. Cowboys will probably do a little bit of a running back by committee since Don Perkins was knocked out of the playoffs last week in their overtime win against the Redskins. Here's Steiger again. Up the middle for about 5 yards. Oh, sorry, 8 yards. Jim Steiger is a rookie this year. And you can see Deacon Jones with the tackle. Aren't enough players on the Rams, so Deacon has to play today and try and catch Jim Marceau, who leads the league in sacks with a gazillion. There's Amos Marsh with the run, tackled by... There's the offensive line. Connolly, Shanky, Fry, Isabel, and Licio. Bullocks and Steiger, Buddy Dial and Pete Gent, and Lee Fulkins. All those guys are backups. 2nd and 8. Roach back, throws out of the backfield to number 80. I want to say that's Fulkins. Rams, Lamar Lunday, Gary Larson, Deacon Jones, Mike Henry, Andy Van Song, Cliff Livingston, Jack Pardee, Aaron Martin, Eddie Meter, Bobby Smith, and Jerry Richardson. Roach is looking and gets sacked by the man who's not supposed to be in, Merlin Olsen. Merlin Olsen is supposed to be on break 2, but as you can see, like I said, the sub packages. There's nothing you can do about it. So we got a 18-yard field goal. Sorry, not an 18. 25. 35. And it's good. The Dallas Cowboys take a 3-0 lead. And the kick. And the Rams will get the ball at the 25. Playoffs, 15-0, 14-1. You can see right there that your playoffs are set, as a matter of fact. And of course, little Mr. Vinny, you can hear this little... That's because every one of his teams have all made the playoffs, and so he is really excited. Stiff, you may say, about that prospect. 2nd down and 2, as that pass was complete. Terry Baker is somehow going to get a first down on a play action. Seems to be a lot of no huddle going on here. And Terry Baker goes back, is tackled for a loss by number 54, Chuck Howley. 2nd and a bunch. Play action pass, and just Chuck Hawley just came in. I wish Chuck Hawley would be able to come in like that when I played the Dallas Cowboys. In 1964, in the actual 1964, let's go to 64 here. The Dallas Cowboys, I believe, were 5-8-1. The Los Angeles Rams were 5-7-2. 2nd and 20. Ben Wilson carries the ball for 6 yards, so it's 3rd and 14. And Terry Baker does have time and gets tacked by number 74, Bob Lilly. Another guy who's not supposed to be playing, but is playing anyway. He was benched for Mari Yeomans this game, but Mari Yeomans is, if there's ever a need, I guess, for the 4-3 defense or a regular defense, then Yeomans will be on the bench, just like Merlin Olsen won't be playing either. That's the end of the first quarter. Quick one. Lots of defense, a little bit of offense. Cowboys have a 3-0 lead. Yes, the Cowboys were 5-8-1 in 1964. Did they play these Los Angeles Rams in 1964? And here's the punt while I'm looking. They did not play the Rams in 64. The teams the Cowboys beat in 64, as the punt goes to the 30-yard line, were the Redskins, the Cardinals, the Bears, the Giants, and the Steelers. Here comes Jim Steiger. I want to see Jim Steiger because he actually played 8 games. And you see Jim Steiger up for about, the 35-yard line. So that's 2nd and 5. Jim Steiger, drafted by the Cowboys. It's actually his 2nd year. He was drafted in 63. And a wide open pass from Jerry Roach to Lee Fulkins for a 1st down. Jim Steiger will play a grand total of 5 years in the National Football League, and he is auditioning for the Rams as we speak, because in 1965, Jim Steiger will play for 2 teams, the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams, and he will finish his career with the Los Angeles Rams. Gets the ball again, but this time breaks a tackle. Wow. What a run. Breaks the tackle of number 53. And actually makes a yard on the play. Jim Steiger again, and my goodness, there's blocking, and it was a fumble, but Eddie Meter did not get it. Looks like the wide receiver for the Cowboys picked it up. So it's 3rd and 1. But Jim Steiger gets it again, and he's got a huge lane on the right-hand side. And he has already got 48 yards rushing. And 1 fumble, but not lost. Jerry Roach, let's check out John Roach. I'm sorry, I've been calling him Jerry, but it's John Roach. Drafted out of SMU. Good Lord. To stand corrected, I thought John Roach was a rookie, and it turns out John Roach is actually in his 7th year in the league, as the Cowboys have marched all the way down to the 16-yard line. Oh, and there is Amos Marsh, and he's hit hard by number 23, but still, it's 1st and goal at the 10 now. Just inside the 10, let's call it the 9. The Dallas Cowboys offensive line is just opening up huge holes. And that hole is quickly closed. It's maybe a yard. John Roach was drafted in 1956. Merlin Olsen at the tackle for the Chicago Cardinals in the 3rd round of the 56th draft. Played 3 years for the Cardinals, 3 years for the Packers. I'm surprised Vinny gave him up. He's hoarding everybody in the world so he can win his games. And then 1 year with the Cowboys. This is his only year with the Dallas Cowboys. Roach is going to get sacked again for the third time by Bob Lilly, the guy I put on the bench again. Not Bob Lilly, that was Merlin Olsen. And look at Joe Bob Isabel and the crappy offensive line for the Cowboys sewing up. And now we got another, this is going to be a 33-yard field goal. And it's good. And the Cowboys take a 6-0 lead. And the kickoff. And there's our tackle. A 15-yard return by Shannon. Here come the Rams. Terry Baker, if I remember correctly, he was a first-round pick in 1963. He's back to pass. Looks like a screen, and it's incomplete. Should be a flag for hitting his own offensive lineman, but the game doesn't have that flag. Yes, he's first overall. Terry Baker is the first overall draft choice of the 1963 Los Angeles Rams. He gets that pass away and completes it, but it's now 3rd and 1. He does not make the first down. Leroy Jordan with the tackle. Terry Baker, the very first pick of the 1963 draft out of Oregon State, lasted 3 years in the NFL. He will finish up his career with the Los Angeles Rams in 1965, and that'll be that. 4th down and a punt. And that punt goes into the end zone. The Rams quarterbacks in 63 were Roman Gabriel. He started 7 games. He is the first-round pick of the Oakland Raiders in the AFL draft, and the first-round pick, 2nd overall, both in the 1962 draft of the Los Angeles Rams. Then Terry Baker was 63, and then in 1964, Bill Munson was drafted by the Rams. And Steiger with maybe a 1-yard gain, and we're at the 2-minute warning. Bill Munson was drafted by both the Rams and the Oilers. First round, 7th overall by the Rams, 1964. Back to pass, completes it to Lee Fulkins again, so it'll be 3rd and short. Let's see if there's a pass rush. There's a pass rush, but Lee Fulkins will not make it, and the Rams will call timeout. Bill Munson will have a long career. He'll start in 1964 at the Rams and go all the way to 1979 with the Buffalo Bills. He'll be a Ram until 67, and then from 68 to 75, he'll be with the Detroit Lions. 76, he'll be Seattle. 77, San Diego. And then 78 and 79, he'll finish with the Buffalo Bills. But today, in this game, we've got Terry Baker. And that would be George Andre with the sack. So It'll be third down and 15. And they will run the ball for about 7 yards, and timeout will be called, this time by the Cowboys. Madden computer craziness. And there'll probably be nothing going on either as the ball is dropped down at the 3-yard line. The Rams do call timeout. Second and 10. Steiger does, and it looks like, I can't imagine the Cowboys are actually going to snap the ball with 5, 4, 3. Well, I guess they have to. And that's it. So we're halftime in Los Angeles with the defensive struggle like I predicted, with most of the starters on offense for both teams taking a break. Surprise being the Cowboys being able to run the ball a little bit better than the Rams. Halftime report. Let's check the scores around the National Football League. Houston at Baltimore, both two semi-pro teams. The Texans beat the Ravens 29-10. The down in Detroit at New Orleans. Detroit, that game hasn't taken place yet. That will probably sometime here in the next day or two. And of course, lastly, the broken computer, the Bears and the Bears. The Bears actually have already played today. They beat the team. There's Jim Steiger with his big run. Excellent blocking by Falcons downfield. And another pass here to Lee Falcons. And we're starting the third quarter. Oh, we got one broken tackle. Looks like by Carroll Dale. I believe Carroll Dale will be leaving the Los Angeles Rams right now. This is his last game. I don't think he likes playing for the Rams. They decided to part ways. Oh, there's a big tackle by George Andre. This is the last year for Carroll Dale in Los Angeles Ram uniform. He will go on to play for the Green Bay Packers for the next 8 years, and will finish his career with the Minnesota Vikings in '73. And speaking of Carroll Dale, there he is, the pass. It's 3rd and 4. And Terry Baker misfires. So it is 4th down. And Amos Marsh gets it to the 38-yard line. We got this. can see where Jerry Roach has been sacked a lot, 3 times already this game. Once by Deacon Jones, twice by Merlin Olsen. 2 times down in the red zone. Play action pass. Jerry Roach deep downfield, overthrows everybody. First incomplete pass of the game. He's well covered on the play. Jim Steiger again gets 5 yards. He's having a really good game. So it's 3rd and... oh my goodness, he got second. That's 3rd and 3. Back to pass. And John Roach completes it to nobody. 2 wide, 2 guys that looked open, and he missed both of them. Yep. Don't know who he was throwing that to. But he had a guy coming across the middle wide open. So just like the first half, we've had 2 possessions, 2 3 and outs. And this time the ball goes into the end zone. Poor punt by the punter. And here comes Terry Baker. Oh, that questionably should have been a backward pass, but again, Madden limited. 2nd and 10. Goofy play. Oh. Don Bishop comes up and makes a tackle. 3rd down and 4. Baker back to pass. Excellent blocking. And Carroll Dale with the catch in his last game. Again, what's he doing on the field? Well, beats Don Bishop. And that'll be the Rams' first down since the first quarter. Nine yards by Mr. Shannon. And yet another sack by George Andre as there's a play action pass. George Andre having a heck of a year. His 2nd year out of Marquette. Will have a very long and productive career with the Dallas Cowboys. Third and 9 now. And that tackle, for some reason, that the linebacker is excited about, will create a first down. You tackle him there, he doesn't get it. But when you hit him like that, Carroll Dale once again in the 4th wide receiver slot.
Here we go. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 5. Let's stop. Let's stop.
Leroy Jordan with the tackle. Second and 11. Draw play to Shannon, and this time he gets 3 yards. Oh, that's Ben Wilson. It's 9 yards, so it's 3rd and 2. And the fullback, Josephson, does not make it, so it is 4th down. Tackled by Jerry Tubbs. And the Rams will at least appear to punt. And it looks like it's a bad punt. Only to the 24-yard line, so barely a 20-yard punt. Jim Steiger, the star of the game so far, 12 rushes, 59 yards. John Roach throws another incomplete pass. Draw to Steiger, who gets tackled this time by Lamar Lundy. 3rd and 8. And John Roach throws an interception. Baker throws a pass out of bounds. 2nd and 11. And Shannon is tackled for loss. Could be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Third and 13. And I'm beginning to see a pattern here. I'm beginning to see the Madden game not wanting a team to go 16-0, so the Rams are playing a lot better considering their offense is not that good. Unbelievable. John Roach has missed his last 5 passes.
60 Pittsburgh.
Hey. 4 down.
5.
Second fumble by a Cowboy running back. Second time it's been picked up by another player. First down for the Cowboys at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
53, Mike. Watch the screen.
Roach completes his very first pass in 6 attempts, but for 2 yards. Roach completes another pass, but loses yards, and Amos Bullocks has been hurt. Oh, come on. God damn. Well, apparently Vinny's supposed to win back-to-back.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
55. Watch the run.
2.
That is, baby. That is.
You ready?
55. Check 55, Mike. You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Put up. Ready, break.
3rd and 7.
Let's go.
4th down.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, look at that fucking punt.
Ready? 90 Wolf.
3 bucks. Hey, watch that.
Big grip.
Go, trip in.
Go. 70 Indy. Now.
Get the white room.
Here we go. 10 logo.
Get it, baby. Boom.
Ready? 60 or.
Switch.
Get it. Cut.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is unreal.
Ready up. Let's go.
Let's go, D.
This fucking game.
5. Down. 8 read. Got it.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D.
Cut.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, check. 50.
Hit it. Go now. 30 base.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Let's go. Set. 15 line. 15 line.
This piece of shit, man.
2.
That's where you belong.
Well, I hope you're happy, Vinny. The game's helping you out yet again.
Set. Ready. 50. Plant.
Tight it up. 4 down. Check.
Head up. On the ball. Jet to the ball. Jet to the ball. Let go. Faster. Big grip.
Oh, this piece of shit fucking game.
Hustle.
Fuck this game.